MrBeast was chewed by a shark and the remains of the blogger still lie on the Azure beach at the Maldives. Hello everyone, I'm Unmasked, and today I have some shocking news that might bring you down as MrBeast is no more. This information is being carefully concealed and hid because Jimmy had a massive business, including his personal channel and companies producing chocolates and burgers. Disclosing Jimmy's death is not beneficial to his family, as his business would face a lot of vultures. That's why all future videos will be uploaded by Jimmy's producers, using his name to make money, but Jimmy himself will never appear on screen again. Not many of you know this, but Jimmy loves surfing. His best friend Chris, who's transgender, taught him how to surf and assured him that swimming among sharks is probably safe. Oh, how wrong Jimmy was. So when Jimmy went at the beach during the raging waves to surf, he underestimated his abilities and chose a way that was too strong. Initially, everything went well as he glided on the surf for about 50 meters, but then a massive wave engulfed him, spinning him like a meat grinder. Jimmy was very lucky because it was shark season in the Maldives. There were plenty of them in the Indian Ocean, and they were patrolling the Maldivian islands truly. Each of you knows that sharks only attack humans if they're bleeding, and this played a cruel joke on Jimmy. The waves spun him so violently that Jimmy started drowning, and the current carried him straight towards a reef covered in sea urchins. Jimmy got badly scratched and even defecated in the water, leaving red spots of blood. Sharks can't detect the smell of blood from kilometers away, and as soon as Jimmy's blood entered the water, predators swarmed towards him from all directions. He was just 20 meters away from the shore, but due to the pain and shock, Jimmy couldn't make it. He was pulling sea urchin spines from his body while the shark approached closer with every passing minute. And yet, Jimmy's just our beloved blogger who loves nature and just exploring the world. Curiosity got the best of him, leading to this cruel joke. As he swam towards the shore, suddenly, out of nowhere, a massive, toothy shark emerged from the depth, grabbing human flesh. What I'm about to tell you might shock you, so please keep children away from the screen and listen closely. So the shark swims up to MrBeast, opens his huge mouth and shows 200 pairs of big white teeth. Jimmy starts screaming and shaking in panic right under the water. After that, he lets go of his surfboard in great stress, and only it pops up above sea level. The board is the only thing left of poor Jimmy. Unfortunately, YouTube policy doesn't allow me to describe in colors what happened in that fateful moment under the water. But I think you guessed it. Write your opinion in the comments. Chris Tyson was so shocked by the circumstances that he decided to undergo gender transition. The realization that his best friend was no longer with him prompted Chris to begin an intensive hormone therapy course. As we all know, testosterone, being a male hormone, can induce a higher risk-taking behavior in individuals. Therefore, Chris chose to lower the level of this hormone in his blood, simply to avoid experiencing the same fate as MrBeast did. Meanwhile, Jimmy was completely torn apart by a ferocious shark. It was killing him slowly, and Jimmy was suffocating under the water, and probably scrolling through all his videos they had managed to shoot in his head at the time. I regretted the missed opportunities. Joke! In fact, it's Chris Tyson spreading fake information about MrBeast because he's pessimistic. He's so pessimistic that even if there were accommodations in pessimism, Chris won't believe in his abilities and would refuse to participate. Do you believe that too? Of course, it's also a complete fake. But the truth is that MrBeast once jumped into the water while on his yacht and something irreversible happened to him there. Nevertheless, MrBeast survived, and he found out why Jimmy took a month-long break from releasing his videos in July. Subscribe to this channel, you won't miss any new videos. Don't forget to put a like if you love your mom. Bye!